Welcome to the 2011, goodness me, we've got here already, Faerie Festival and Faerie Ball with Toyah Wilcox as our special guest. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hot, how are you?
I am hot and I'm about to be hotter. I'm going on stage in a minute.
Oh, well, we're all looking forward to it. This is, I think, the third time you've been to Canterbury, isn't it?
Oh, more than that. I've done about 5 pantos here, and I've toured 2 shows here, probably 3 shows, Taming of the Shrew, Amadeus, and live bed show. So I've been here a lot of times.
So you do concerts, you do pantos, you do theatre. What is your favourite?
I chop and change because I like to chop and change. I don't like to belong to one or anything. So everything's my favourite, really. I suppose if someone said to me you had to make a choice and it can only be one thing, it would be working on camera in TV, but I prefer to be acting on camera than, say, presenting.
Oh, that's right, you worked with Derek Jarman, didn't you?
Yes, yeah, I did Jubilee, the first ever punk movie, and I did The Tempest, which was an award-winning film, the Shakespeare Tempest, which was just fantastic.
Brilliant. So, talking of punk, what do you think about the whole steampunk thing?
Tell me. What?
Steampunk, oh, you'll see a lot of it downstairs. It's
Is it like folk punk?
How would you describe steampunk? Somebody describe it. The fashion is just so way out there. It's all clocks and mechanics and things like that.
Oh, fantastic. And does it have a music that goes with it, or is it just punk music, or pure punk?
It's fashion and music and everything. Oh, so you're not aware of that?
No, I live in quite a closeted world.
So, I mean, punk, what did you think of the whole punk movement yourself?
It was fabulous. It put me where I am. I think we could do with a bit of that kind of ethics going on now, where young people were completely driven, and they were driven in the right way. They had ideas, they were creative, they wanted to be part of something, they were a huge community, and everyone had a message, everyone wrote songs, everyone wrote poetry. And I think punk wouldn't have happened if we had internet 20, 30 years ago, because I think the internet has completely made the human race evolve in a different direction, whereas punk was about street noise. And it was about street information and street contact. So I think it was very, very rare and very special.
If you can pick one moment from your time as a punk princess, as they call it, what would you pick?
I'd pick now. I don't believe in existing in the past, even though the majority of my work is based on nostalgia because of the 80s. I pick now. I want to be in the moment, really.
Oh, that's brilliant. Well, what made you choose the Faerie Festival to come back to Canterbury?
They asked me to come, and I'm quite surprised because I'm still a bit wild at heart and I'm very noisy, but I hear it's a very gentle, accepting event, and I'm going to have to kind of rein in the swear words and just kind of focus and be good energy tonight.
You were kind of expecting a riot. I think you might get a kind of a riot because there's a lot of your fans here.
Oh, isn't it? Oh, that's nice. That's good. Okay.
I'm one of them, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay. Well, as you know, the PA is quite quiet, so I'm used to belting it out. So I'm going to just use head voice tonight and kind of stay in the mood.
Yes, we've got neighbours, unfortunately.
I know. It's extraordinary, isn't it?
Did you hear that they're thinking of closing down this little hall?
I've also heard that enough people are protesting that it might not be closed down. So fingers crossed. I mean, that this hall has an amazing history. Whenever I do panto here, all the cast have dinner with the old people's homes in the area, and we have the dinner in this building. And we all go and meet them, and we spend time with them, and we sing to them. So it's a very important community that comes here. And I think, people are right to ask for it to stay open. It's a magnificent space. It's quite an unusual space within the city. They haven't got a hall this big anywhere else outside of the university. So I hope it does stay.
Mm-hmm. What was your favourite panto when you came here?
I like I've done Peter Pan here so many times, but I'm probably too old to do that again. I now am normally the Wicked Queen in Snow White, so the Snow Whites I always enjoy very much.
Oh, villains are always the most interesting.
Absolutely,
yeah. What was I going to say? What do you think of the new Marlowe Theatre? Have you seen it?
I've seen it from the outside. It's unbelievably big. I'm quite surprised at how massive it is. I've known about it for a long time, and I saw the plans before it all started, because I work at the theatre so much. I didn't think it was going to be that big, but I'm really excited about it all being al fresco outside, and there's going to be tables, and the community can congregate outside next to the river and have teas and coffees and drinks and stuff like that. And I think that's really nice, because what is so unusual about Canterbury is the weather is almost always good here. So our outdoor living is very successful, and I think that is going to be good.
It's going to be lovely. We've got a lot going on in Kent at the moment. Have you been to the Contemporary at Margate?
No, I haven't. Is this Tracy Emin?
Yeah, the Turner.
Oh, no, I will go. I haven't been. I prefer modern art, so I will go.
There's only, I think it's about 4 pieces there at the moment. So
Are they very big?
Huge.
Okay.
So, thank you very much. We're looking forward to tonight. So.
Oh, good.
Okay, thank you.
I'll be quieter than usual, I'm afraid, but there you go.
It's going to be fun.
Of course.
And I'm looking forward to seeing your wings.
I know, I feel a bit deprived at the moment.